Alright, second time trying this narration, because I'm not going to get into it now. Basically, what I'm just going to say is I'm only going to do one match a day from now on, unless it works out, because I'm pretty much just going to record the match as I'm playing it. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to re-record, and if that doesn't work, then I'll keep on doing it till my fucking webcam stops being a cunt. It chewed up 3 matches. 3! So I'm not a happy bunny. Anyway, he did off with a golem, I did off with my Celebi. I'm going to go to Starfrock, he's going to go to his Celebi, and I'm like, oh, life orb you done. Thank you very much. It doesn't kill, which shows how fucking good Celebi is. But still, that is a pretty tasty hit, if I may say so myself. Now here, I could have gone into Ambipom, gone for a fake out. However, I choose to go into Spiritomb. 1, because I could Pursuit Trap it. And in case he felt like going for something weird, Spiritomb's going to take it better and it's my more expendable dude. I kind of figured he'd either switch or recover, because the Sucker Punch was painfully obvious. However, he doesn't. He leaves Storms and smashes my Spiritomb. I do live it, but it wasn't exactly great. I kind of figured he'd recover or something. Although I didn't see lefties, so maybe I should have kind of expected an attack. So I don't know. Maybe I should have taken the lefties as a sign that he probably wasn't in a hurry or he didn't have recover. But I went with the safer play. It bit me in the bollocks, as these things usually do. But it's not too bad. Spiritomb's still alive. However, I'm a bit worried that something's going to come in and try and set up on it. As it turns out, Hariyama is going to come in, and he does bullet punch, but, I take him setting up his Toxic Orb over something coming in and be like, oh, just gonna set up in your face. So, I can handle that. Spiritomb, you didn't exactly do anything, but whatever, You took a hit that Ambipom might have taken, so there you go. I could have Sucker Punched it, but, yeah. I don't know. Celebi's kind of a weird one like that, even though I love it dearly. Anyway, I'm only going to Ambipom because I know I can go for a fake out. I can out-priority anything he wants to try and priority me with, and I can flinch it and get some more toxic damage and fun things. But he didn't like that. He's going to Scarper, and he's going to go into his Rotom. Now, unfortunately, he did bring a NAF Rotom. The Rotom he has doesn't have any EVs. I did ask him if he wanted to restart the match. I didn't mind doing same moves. It all kind of works out the same way, except Spiritomb might die earlier. So his Hariyama might have a bit more difficulty setting up, but other than that, ends up at about the same place. But he said no, I'm not fast. But it was his choice to make, and he made it, so there you go. But yeah, he has, because it was called Rotom Wash, I originally thought it was going to be a defensive Rotom, and I was like, did you want a form with that? And he was like, no. So I thought it was going to be that, but it wasn't. And it turns out it was a Scarfed Rotom, and I'm assuming it was modest because Ambipom outsped it. I think if it was timid, I'm fairly certain, even with no EVs, it would still outspeed Ambipom. It just kind of makes sense to me. So, basically the way that changed the match is it probably, I don't know if it would have killed or not, because Rotom's a little bit weak, but Ambipom's weaker on the special side. So it was either kill me, or it would get quite a lot of damage on me. Either way, it means that my Ambipom is still running around for free, and he does pretty good later on. So, I don't know, I still like to go back and try that again, but it was up to him. He made the call, and he didn't want to do it, so there you go. Yeah. Anyway, he's going to go into Golem because there's not much point going into anything else. He can wall anything I had. I wish I had Focus Punch. On the other hand, he would hit me before I could Focus Punch, so yeah. I don't know. I was actually thinking of originally making that Ambipom a nasty plot set, in which case I'd have Water Pulse, which would have been interesting. That would have thrown him for a loop. Maybe I should try that, although I'm not exactly in a hurry to try and experiment with Ambipom again, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I'm going to go into Celebi because EQ's the safer play for him, and I figured I could tank anything, really. The only way he could really kill me is if he has Fire/Ice Punch, and I think I'd be okay with that. Anyway, he's going to go at Porygon 2, and as we saw from the last time I faced a Porygon 2, Celebi fucks it up. Celebi doesn't take shit from no smelly ducks. And Celebi does a crap ton, to be fair. It looks like I could kill it from there, because, yeah, I figured I'd be able to kill it from there, because I think I probably did a little bit more than 50%. However, min-max sort of bones me a bit there. So I suppose the karmic wheel for him not restarting because the Rotom came round for him. So his Porygon 2 gets to live for another day. I go for the cheeky Sucker Punch here, kind of expecting the Ice Beam or the Tri-Attack. You know, figured maybe I could get him if he wants to try and take me out now that I'm slower. But he didn't want to do that. He goes straight for a cover. No, I'm done. I'm not especially fast. However, I have a Licky, and yeah, there's the cut. There's the cut. I hope it wasn't too... To be fair, I don't think it looks too bad on Procaster, which really surprises me. So, to be... You know what? I can deal with that. It's just I'm a bit pissed off. I'd rather just not have to dick around at all. But I don't know. I think it looks a little bit worse, but I can take it. I'm just a bit frustrated that I had to dick around to begin with. So, thank you, Microsoft. In fact, later on, fucking Media Player starts screwing up and decides it doesn't want to play the film anymore. It's just like, God damn it! Technology! Microsoft! Bizarrely. Anyway, I can go into Licky. The only thing that would kind of diddle my dog, yeah, is if he has Tri-Attack. That would be a bit of a pisser. Because I reckon 2 Tri-Attacks, I mean, with the stab as well, would probably do a bit better there. But still, I know he knows the explosion is coming, because it's hilariously obvious, and that is another great thing about Licky. As soon as you bring it in, and as soon as, you know, you're like, oh wait, I'm playing second, guess what I can do? I can bluff the explosion. So I knew Gollum was going to come in, and I'm like, fuck you, I'll Ice Beam you. It's what? Licky! Oh, so good. This is why Life Orb Mix is better than fucking Scarfed. It just is. Life Orb Mix is the best Licky set you can get, and probably one of my favourite sets in the entire fucking game. Just bar none, apart from maybe Taunt DD Gira, because, come on. Taunt DD Gira, there's nothing better. Anyway, like, now that I've killed his Golem, things to kill, or things to stop me are slowly whittling down, and don't forget, he's got 3 guys, I've got 3 explosion users, so I'm not too fast. Anyway, Harry Armour's here, and I don't particularly want to deal with that. However, I'm just going to go sack Celebi, see what he wants to do. If he wants, you know, it's all really about just getting more toxic damage on him so I can just whip them down. And then, you know, maybe Dave can come in and just Shadow Ball for the kill, or Heatran can come in and Fire Blast for the kill. There's options there. So I'm just going to sack Celebi, and I'm okay with that. I can go into Ambipom, and because he's worried about... Well, 1, he's got minus defense drops. 2, if I fake out, then it's going to do a metric shit ton. And he's going to take toxic damage. So he's just going to Scarper out, go into Porygon 2. I predicted that, and I go for a double hit. Because, like I say, he isn't going to hang around, and double hit's going to do more damage than fake out would. So it's just sort of like, I may as well just save the Life Orb damage and just get the kill. Which I do. So now goes Porygon 2. I faced a couple of those, again, I don't know, so playing 4th gen, I've seen Uxies, Porygon 2s, weird. In fact, what the fuck happened to Porygon 2? I barely ever see that fecker in 6th. Where did he go? Anyway, he's going to go back into Harry Armour, and I figured, well, I'm just going to try and get another hit off. I should take a Bullet Punch, however he goes for a Fake Out, and no, I'm not going to take a Bullet Punch. However, since he has to go Bullet Punch to kill me, because why would he want to take a double hit? That would be retarded. And Stealth Rocks are up. I figure, okay, this is a good opportunity to get a safe switch into Heatran. It was a little bit risky. He could have tried to close combat me if he wanted to, but I was pretty confident he would go Bullet Punch, because why not? So, Heatran's here, he hasn't seen it, and you know what? I know he's not going to hang around because I can Fire Blast and kill him. I wasn't sure what he'd switch into. However, to be fair, I wasn't fast. Because I just clicked Explosion. Because if he does feel like hanging around, then I blow him up, and that's great. And Dave can come in and do things because there's no priority users. Well, there could have been, but I don't know. But whatever. He's going to go into Kingdra to try and absorb the Fire Blast, and no. No. Heatran says no. So down goes Kingdra, and now I've got Licky, and I've got a dead Ambipom, because if it switches in, it dies to Stealth Rocks. I can't go into Licky because I'm fairly certain Harry Armour will probably outspeed it, I'd imagine. So it's pretty much down to Dave, and it's sort of like, I could try and Shadow Ball, however I'm not going to do that, because if I don't kill and Toxic doesn't kill him after that, then fuck it, so I just explode. So I do win, and yeah, a win under me belt. Woo! And there you go, there's Media Player having a fucking hissy fit. Whatever. Anyway, good game, Gubs. I enjoyed that. Like I say, it's good to get a win under my belt. First win in 4 games. Yeah! What a great start. Anyway, next match is against Fridge. So let's see how that one goes, shall we?